Yourself and Nelson are currently on loan with Tiverton. How are you finding it?
Yeah, obviously, I'm really enjoying myself. Um, I was there for a month originally. Obviously, I came back to Exeter after the month, and to be fair, on reflection, I was quite disappointed with myself and how I was. But I came back and worked hard on the training pitch. And, I went back second time round and put it right. Obviously, my performances and stuff like that. So yeah, obviously happy to sign now to the end of the season, and yeah, hopefully we can climb up that table.
See, Martin Rodgers said that you've come of age during this loan spell, and given his praise on both you and Nelson, that must be a great feeling for you.
Yeah, Martin's really good with me and Nels. Same with Scotty, to be fair. Like you say, obviously I'm still 17, so I'm still like learning my game, and yeah, just trying to keep putting in the performances and keep improving.
How are you finding that step up to men's football?
I found it tough at first. Obviously, it's a lot different to youth football, and you face things that you've never faced before. So I think it's just about stepping up, and just keep trying to improve, keep learning about your game, and yeah, and then just putting it into your performances on the pitch.
Building on that, what do you feel like you've learnt so far?
I'd probably say being a defender, obviously my heading, I've got to improve on that still, and obviously like just basics, just positioning, being side on, ready to lead the chasing behind and to get onto any balls. Obviously, like I'm quite quick, so I like to just try and defend as high as possible, so and I can deal with any threat in behind.
And you've seen in recent weeks that Checkmate came back from his loan at Truro. Of course, he's a couple of years older than you. Are you seeing how he's performing in the first team, and is that your aspirations in the next couple of years?
Yeah, Check's done really well, and that's no surprise. He puts in a lot of hard work in around the training ground, and you see that. Um, Obviously, it's good because it shows that no one's ever really too far away. So you never know. Like it could be like COVID, like where we are at the minute, or injuries, and you can come back in and play like you seen with Czech. So yeah, I think it's just about keep going, keep improving, and hoping you'll get your opportunity.
So we'll move on to the Swansea game now. How have you assessed our competition performance so far?
I think based off the 3 games, obviously we haven't picked up as much points as we probably would have liked. But I think the performances we put in haven't been too far off where they need to be. So I think what we're on like 1 point from the 3 games. So I think it's just about attacking these next 3 games as best as possibly as we can, and hoping we can pick up as many points as we can.
And obviously, with the under-23s team, you're going to see a couple of players drop down from the senior side as well. How does that help your game?
Yeah, it's experience. I played with Groundsy and various other players in different competitions so far, and it definitely helps my game. I've always got someone talking to me and telling me where to be, so I never really get caught out of position too often. It's great because they've been there and they've done it, so it just helps my game massively.
And their experience can prove crucial in the long run. I mean, whilst there's still a slim chance of qualifying, is there still room for confidence in this squad?
Yeah, I think with the games that come, and results builds confidence. So if we can come into these next 3 games and pick up points, and that will build confidence off the back of that. So I think it's just about keep performing how we have been, and hopefully picking up more points.
And obviously, we drew 1-1 to Swansea back in September. But when you look back at the highlights, there were chances we could have won that game. So it shows that we've got the quality to go up against this Swansea side on this Friday.
Yeah, definitely. I think we could have definitely beat Swansea last time we played them. We had our chances. But then, to be fair, we've had our chances in both the other games as well. So, we'll be looking to put our performance out on the pitch and hopefully come away with 3 points.
And of course, it's not just Swansea. There's West Ham coming up next week as well. That's another chance for you to play at St James Park in front of fans. What does that mean to you as a young player?
It's all about experience, I think. With the fans, you can't replicate that, obviously, in youth football like I've just come from. But I'm starting to gain more of that experience with Tiverton as well. So yeah, it's to play in front of fans as many as we get at St James Park. It's really good for young players like me.